in this opportunity to address the millions of people who listen movies on news.
您现在看到的这位用英语发表演讲的女子，可是90多年前的清朝格格德龄公主。这段珍贵的历史影像拍摄于1930年，你没听错，1930年。德龄公主用流利的英语讲述她对世界的看法，这英语水平让现在的我们都瞠目结舌，感觉自己刚学的英语全都掉进了沟里。说到清朝公主，大家可能脑袋里浮现的还是穿着旗袍，戴着花盆底鞋的那种古代格格形象。但德龄公主可不是你想象中的古板格格，她不仅会弹钢琴、跳芭蕾，还能熟练切换8国语言，经常给慈禧出谋划策。在她的建议下，慈禧逐渐接纳西方文化和科技，让清朝有了一丝现代化的味道。慈禧太后晚年的红人，除了大太监李莲英，也就是德龄公主了。来吧，咱们废话少说，现在就跟
The
着
world
进
today
一起
is
穿越时
passing
空，
through
聆听德
the
龄公
most
主
tremendous
90多
period
年前
for
的经验。
readjustment that mankind has seen, and the real desire to do away with war is being manifested. Peace, honor, and goodwill towards men can only be accomplished by the mutual respect and understanding of one nation towards another. Since I have been in this country at this time, through my writing and lecturing, I have endeavored to create a better understanding between China and the United States by presenting the beautiful, artistic, and the cultural side of Chinese life. I am grieved that this side of Chinese life is very little known here. Although China is a very old country, she is a young republic. She is striving immensely to develop and become up to date. This will take time, but the Chinese rapper is not far behind the American sister.
视频中，德龄公主多次强调中国必须要虚心学习，融入世界，主张接受西式教育，包括女排。这样的思想意识放在今天都不过时。但是，天真的德龄以为自己将先进的西方文化带入紫禁城，能促进清朝的变革。但当时的慈禧太后对于这些西方的思想还是有些抵触。虽然她在德龄公主的影响下逐渐开始接纳一些西方文化，但最终依旧难逃封建的束缚。不过德龄公主的勇气和眼光真的值得我们今天好好学习。不知道你看完这段视频有什么感受？快来评论区分享下吧。